I take there's a white they call with friend lapa to cover some dead body. So I take the thing, cover the full body of the woman. It's a cloth, cover cloth. So I went to call my master. I explained to him that, oh master, this woman, she's sweating inside the courtroom. I leave my master. I went back to the courtroom. I said that the thing that I take cover the woman, she fold it and doing like this thing pillow.
Yes, my people, as the hot, it don't happen. No, I posted a video of this mortuary man before, because for that video, this man explained how pastors, food sellers, and ashawati they use dead body water to get power. Now this mortuary man, they don't grant her another interview again. Now he want to tell us the activities when they go on for inside mortuary. Please, my people, please share this video, because this video is very educative. It will help one or two people in one way or the other. Please share it and drop your opinion for the comment section.
This business, this work in the age of 9 years is my uncle who initiated me inside the work, because he's an old mortuary man and I was living with him. He's the one that brought me inside the mortuary work, started to show me the mortuary work more, and he's the one that initiated me inside the mortuary work. Up to today, I'm working the mortuary work. To tell you that before I start the mortuary work, I get a time to work my spiritual part. I do not stand up and start the mortuary work like that. Before I enter the mortuary work, I do some spiritual work, some spiritual tradition. I sleep in the mortuary and in the cemetery many days to work my spiritual part. You know, you have to be strong spiritually. You know, they used to tell us that if somebody died in the mortuary, it's God that called the person. And you as a mortuary man, you can't be angry against God. That is one of the things that we used to take and we used to make us strong, because I know that if somebody died right now, it's the God that called the person. But when I started to grow, I started to realize that my uncle was not using any mami water spirit, but he was using something we call in French totem. You know, totem in French is an animal that you can use it and exchange your power through the animal. You see, that is one of the mystical ways that we use in the mortuary, because you can't just stand up and bath on anybody like that. Because if you have the totem spirit in your body, if you want to bath on dead body who belongs to occultic or negative somebody, the spirit of the animal you use in you will tell you. You see, when you touch the body, you feel some muscle pulls. You know, they have many ways that they will show you spiritually, so that you'll be able to do the mortuary work. That's why they call me Shakal Lucas. The name of Shakal is not my real name. It belongs to some animal in the giant forest. You see, before I started the mortuary work, my uncle my family takes some animal who they call shakal. They cut the blood, the animal blood.
Oh, shakal. Which animal is called shakal?
How am I going to tell it? It's a carnivore animal. Carnivore. You live in at the forest.
A carnival animal called shakal.
Yes. Exactly.
Okay. So that is your spirit.
Yes, that is the one that I take to do my own personal spirit. That is why you see me in the mortuary as a small boy, very young man. I will not be afraid of anything. I will do my work with no scaring. Because in the mortuary is a ritual place. They have you know, somebody will come in the mortuary, is a friend of your boss, and they want to take some dead body water or some dead body teeth. I can't say anything, because the man can put me inside trouble. Because first of all, he's a friend of your boss, and secondly, he can do something against you and they will sack you.
Say a pregnant woman is dead, and the baby is in the womb, and the baby is also dead. Do you bury both of them together, or what is the process?
No, they don't bury both of them together. You know, I told you about the pathology deep. That is where they will bring the woman, the pregnant woman in the pathology deep room. That is where they go operate the woman, come out the baby inside the woman womb, come out the intestine, everything, and clean everything. It's not good to bury the baby with the woman, because once the woman is pregnant, it's somebody who is the stomach already. That is why we will come out the baby inside the stomach, we'll clean everything, do the makeup, we'll buy some dress for the baby, arrange everything, and when the woman is inside the coffin, when she's lying in the coffin, we'll put the baby under her legs. So anybody who come will see the mother and the baby, that she was a pregnant woman who died. That is how we used to do those things. You have to be strong spiritually, because some things that you will do, so you will wake somebody in the daytime, but in the night you can't be able to sleep, because you will see yourself discussing with the person like the person is alive. That is spiritually. Always the thing is happening to me. That is why sometimes I used to drink plenty things before sleep, because I can't use ordinary eye to sleep.
You used to drink plenty things before you sleep?
Yes, different things.
Has there been any situation whereby someone was brought dead and the person woke up? We hear stories like the person wakes up, like some of the cops wake up at night and all that. Is it true?
No, it's not true. Anything happen like that means that the person was inside a coma. You know, somebody can do 3 months in the coma, even 1 year inside the coma self. Because
somebody can be in a coma for 1 year?
Yes. 1 year. 1 year. If you don't take care, you think the person is dead. But the sleeping is inside coma. You know, last time in the Kolebu Mortuary, they bring somebody, his family bring the person. You know, in the Kolebu Mortuary, they have hospital and the mortuary outside. So the person was inside the coma. The person do almost 3 days inside the coma in the hospital. They bring the body at the mortuary site, and I was the one that bring the body inside the mortuary inside. So when I see the family, I call the family, I give them some paper to fill. When they fill the paper, I bring the body inside the mortuary. First of all, I have to commot all the cloth of the dead body. You know, in the mortuary, everybody is naked, man, woman, everybody. I commot the person cloth, everything, and I went inside the room to take some formol to do some injection. So when I check the formol inside the injection, I wanted to inject the body so that it will not smell inside the mortuary. I realized that the person's vein was shaking. You know, normally somebody's vein is shaking, means that the person is not dead. That is one of the way that they teach me. So I wait some few minutes, I see that the person's vein is still shaking. So I call my boss. I tell my boss that, oh master, this dead body, the vein is shaking. As for me, I know that the person is not really dead. I don't know what to do. He asked me to wait and call the family. And I went out, I called the family. As I called the family, they came. When the family came, I told them that, oh madam, your son body, the vein is shaking. I don't know what to do. The only thing you can do is that you can take the body and go back to the hospital or in the house for 3 days. Or 6 days. If after 3 days the person don't come back to life, you can bring the person in the mortuary. It means that the person is really dead. But as for now, the person's vein is shaking. You know, you don't have to do the injection, you don't have to do anything. It means that the person is alive. He's not really dead. He's inside a coma. So that when we talk to the woman, and I wear some few clothes for the man to cover his private part, and I put the body inside the ambulance. The family take the body at home directly. So 3 days after, the family come back and tell that the person come back to alive. They don't bring the body back. So that is one of the experiences I used to face in my mortuary.
So if I get what you are saying, it means you save lives.
Yes, many times, many ways. There are many ways that you will see God will use to save life. There are many ways. Not only in that way, there are many ways. But with time, we will know a lot of things.
But this is a peculiar situation. From some of the stories people say, they say you people hit them with sticks, even when they are. When they wake up, you hit them with sticks and all those things. So it means some of you rather kill them.
You know, they are not killing them. You know, in the mortuary, I say that they have different departments. They have some people who belong to a court. Those people, their spirit is very stubborn. Really, you know, sometimes you can go and bury somebody in the village. In the road, the car will spoil several times. You see, it's a spiritual place. That's what I say.
But is that not a coincidence?
No, it's not a coincidence. Normally in the mortuary, before the first person who is going to open the mortuary door would knock 3 times. You have to knock the door 3 times. Even the co-room. The co-room is like a 40-feet container. Do you know the container 40 feet? It's like that. You have to knock 3 times because sometimes, you know, there are many things we go on in the mortuary. You know, some dead body, if you use, you know, some people in the mortuary are doing wrong things. You know, sometimes people used to sell dead body waters. People used to sell some, you know, the rag that take the cover dead body. That thing is powerful. It's very powerful. People used to sell that one too.
What are some of the wrong ways that some of the mortuary take?
The wrong way is, example, if somebody is coming to do the ritual in the mortuary and one of the mortuary men will accept that, will agree that is one of the wrong way. Like I told you that time in the mortuary, some mortuary man caught somebody prick who were twins. The person was twins. I caught the person prick to go and sell in the native doctor somewhere.
The mortuary man cut the dead person's manhood.
Yes, exactly. To go and sell it in some native doctor at somewhere. I don't really know the place. And he forgot that the person is twins. So the day that they wanted to bury the person who is died, his twins brother come and do some family juju in the brother body that anybody who kill my brother will die. So through that one, you know, make 1 week. The mortuary man who caught the prick to go and sell confessed by own mouth, confessed everything, called to my people. Maybe I don't really understand what the man was saying, but later I realized that is what the man did.
What is the one bad day that you can never forget at your worksite?
One of the bad I can never forget in my work is that day I remember it was a Friday morning. They called me in the mortuary work. They give me some mortuary contractor. It was a woman, a businesswoman. Amroba killed her, and the family asked me to watch the woman, take care of the woman, and follow them to go and bury the woman into my own village. So that day was a very bad day for me because I've never forgotten that day since I passed that day. So the woman was a businesswoman. You know, as a mortuary contractor, I have my own personal place, my own personal co-room that I used to do my own work at there. So when they bring the woman in the mortuary, I take the woman, I accommodate the cloth, everything. The woman was naked. I bring her to my own personal office in the co-room, and I wash the woman because it was Friday. We are going to bed the woman Saturday morning. So I do the work like Friday night. So that Saturday morning I go to bed the woman. So that day I sleep in the mortuary normally Friday to Saturday morning. So that day I take care of the woman. I start to bath the woman. The family give the dress that I would dress her. I bath the woman. I do the woman makeups. I do everything. I dress the woman. So by then it was 10 o'clock in the night. So you know, sometimes if you are tired, you can go and rest outside. So as I do the makeup, everything, I wear the woman clothes so that in the morning time we are going to go and bury the woman. By 10 o'clock in the night, I went outside to smoke some cigarette and come back. As I went outside, the way I come back, I opened my room. As I enter, I see that the woman was sweating. Did you see somebody who is sweating inside the room?
I don't get you. The dead woman that you had dressed was sweating.
Yes. The woman, she was sweating inside the room. You know the room. The body was inside the room. I do the makeup, dress up, everything.
The place was very cold, but she was still sweating.
It's the room. Like, you know, inside the room, it's like, you know where they used to put fish inside this thing. It's very cold. It's blocked safe.
So like a cold store where they put the mortuary, where they put the dead bodies, like very cold room, yes. And the woman was sweating.
So when I went out to smoke, because I went out to smoke, as I came back, the woman was sweating. I cleaned the woman's face and I did another new makeup. You know, I take there's a white they call it friend lapa to cover some dead body. So I take the thing, cover the full body of the woman. It's a cloth, cover cloth. So I went to call my master. I explained to him that, oh master, this woman, she's sweating inside the room, this and that.
Guys, forgive us if you see insects. Like I said earlier, we really had a tough time getting him, so we just had to do this anyway. Sorry. Okay, go ahead.
I went to see my master. I said, oh master, the woman is sweating too much. I don't understand. The master said, oh, don't worry. Maybe tomorrow morning, early, the family will come and take the woman and you'll finish the work. I said, I'll leave my master. I went back to the room. I said that the thing that I take cover the woman, she fold it and doing like this thing, pillow. She put it under her head. You know, sometimes if somebody die, the spirit is hungry. But you, the mortuary, she can't do anything because you're the only person who is taking care of her. You see, that is the way she can talk to you through your dream. She can appear to you, that is spiritually, not physically. She can talk to you through your dream. She can tell you many, many things spiritually, but physically she's lie down straight. She can't do anything. But she knows that you are the only person who is taking care of her. You are the only person who is bathing her. Even the family is not around, nobody is around. That is the way that she cannot do you anything. But if you do wrong way, that maybe you take her knees to go and sell, you cut her head to go and sell, that is the way that she will attack you and do something very, very bad. That is why, as me in the mortuary, I ought to talk to my people so that they will know how to do their things. And when I come back inside the room, I see that the woman, when I take to cover the woman, she folded it in and put it under her head like as a pillow. She was still sweating. I leave the woman there. I locked the room. I went to where we used to sleep. I went to sleep small. Inside the dream, when I closed my eyes, I see that I was talking to the woman face to face like this. That is spiritually. You know, she will come, she will tell you many, many things. Because you're the only person who is close to her. But because if her family come out, they will be afraid to near her because she's not more in this world again. But normally the dead body, if you talk to the dead body, she will understand, she will hear. The person is dead. Really, yes, she's dead, but if you talk to the person will hear. Until they bury the person, that the person will not hear nothing again. When the morning time reached, the family came, we put the dead body inside the ambulance, and we were away traveling to go to the northern side. It was a new car, a very new car that we put the body inside. The body spoiled in the road 3 times. Yeah, new car, it spoiled 3 times. The first time when the body...
When you were taking the corpse to where you are supposed to be buried, the car got spoiled 3 times?
Yes, in the road. It's a new car that the government give those hospital. Very new car. So when the body spoiled for the first time, the woman, she was having two daughters. In the ambulance, I sit down in the back of the body. I put the first daughter in the front and the smaller daughter, she was in the back with me. When the car spoiled for the first time, the driver come out, we take some drink, talk to the dead body, we pour in the ground, we start the car go front again. From some level, the car spoil again. That is where I started to talk to the woman. You know, this kind of thing, if you talk to the person, she will understand, she will listen to you normally. That is our own work.
The talking you are talking about is spiritual talking?
If you talk physically, she will listen to you spiritually.
Okay.
Because you can say that, oh, madam, I'm not the one that kill you. You can go and follow the person that kill you and the one that take care of you. You will be begging her this. You will talk to her normally. She will understand. Maybe if you don't know, you think that...
Are you going to be doing all this in front of the family members?
Oh, yes. The family said they will see them. No, it's another word for that side. Another word. If you don't do like that, we will not be able to move to go anywhere because she's very hungry. So she's hungry. So I talked to her, she understands. The car start, we go front again, the car spoil. Now I take the last daughter of the woman, I ask the daughter that, you know that your mommy is dead? She said no. So they said that the mommy is travel. You know, the small daughter, they did not tell her that the mommy is dead. So now I call the daughter, the small daughter. I open the back of the coffin of the body. I tell them that please talk to your mother. She's the one that is stopping, or she don't want her to go. This very small girl. When I explained to her that, she was starting crying, begging her mommy, begging. I open everything. I open everything so that she will see that is really is her mother. So when I start to do like that, I talk to her. Miss, I start to beg the woman. That is the way the car start until we reach to the village. You see those kinds.
So after begging her, then the car didn't spoil again.
Yes. The car didn't, because if you don't do that, there are spiritual rules that you have to follow. They have some, you have dead body cane that we used to flog some dead bodies. But by then you don't need to flog them behalf because you have to beg her still. You see, unless you want to show that she's stubborn, that there's a dead body cane, different type of cane. They used to flog dead body.
This is in a way a bit surprising. Has there been any day that you've gone somewhere, because your job is very scary, that you went somewhere and the people didn't want to talk to you or they didn't want to touch you? Have there been any incident like that?
Yes, many times. The first time when I went to Accra Tudu, there was a church. He's a Nigerian man who have the church. The Nigerian man know me as a mortuary man, always. He know me very well. So the first Sunday that I wanted to go to the church, when you come inside the church, where the pastor is preaching is up. So through there, when you will stand and preach, you will see everybody who is coming down. So that is where that when I was entering inside the church, the man from the other side come and meet me directly and tell me that, my brother, I know you very well. Please don't come and spoil this thing in our church here. But when the man tell me that, I understand everything already. You see, if somebody tells you that don't come and spoil this thing in our church, and normally in the church you have to receive everybody the way I know. So inside of me, I understand everything already. I don't argue with him. I just went back in my own way. And that's the first time. The second time, I was working with one of my girlfriend. But my friend called me Mochima. She stopped, look at me. She know that is my friend. She can't start to realize.
She was scared.
She was not scared at once. But when she started to realize the meaning of mortuary work, she started thinking. She did not believe that I'm a Mochiman. She said, "You are the Mochiman. I'm coming." She ran away from me. Since that day, I not see her again. That is why I used to tell my friend, don't call me Mochiman. They can call me Shaka Lucas. At least that one is more responsible. But if you see me from far, you say Mochiman. Even where people they know me, they will run away because they don't know. They don't really know. They don't understand the meaning of Mochiman. They believe that if you are working in the mortuary, I don't know, they see you like you are not a human being. And if you say nobody do the work, who is going to do the work? That is one of the things.
Okay, viewers, you've heard it for yourself. When you see him, don't call him Mochima, call him Shaka Lucas.
Now, people hope you don't watch the video, and the video I guess is very interesting. For those who never watch part 1, I will put the part 1 for comment section. I will put the link there. You go watch and through the link I will put for this video. So as you watch and please don't forget to share these videos, because these videos is enough to educate people in one way or the others. And some people get some kind of questions when we say that they try ask people, because some kind of things they happen for cemetery, and some kind of things they happen to dead body in the one bury. So this man, so I believe say he don't answer some of all these questions when the day people meant to ask. And I believe say this video will help in one way or the others. Please don't forget to drop a comment in the comment section. And if you are new to my page, please follow my page for more videos.